Hey guys, Troy Dooley, MLM Help Desk. I'm drinking, what is that? Evolve. I'm going to be doing a review on this company, and I'm drinking their water. It's pretty good tasting cold water, I can tell you that. I'm not going to tell you anything else yet, though. Anyway, listen, we're doing this on DNA. DNA, George Madu, made it very clear just a few minutes ago. They have broken all ties with Chris Greco, which was not surprising, knowing that the information that they've sent to me, knowing information that all the other companies have sent to me, it blows my mind. But that was expected. But here's something that they put in here. I think this is very important. It says, in regards to Phil Piccolo, it is no secret Phil Piccolo is a lead consultant at DNA corporate team, and we are happy to have him on our team. As far as my DNA corporate team is concerned, we do not judge people by what others say, especially in the wild, wild west of the internet, but by the content of their character and their accomplishments. We hired Mr. Piccolo for his genius ability to develop the best compensation plan for our affiliates and his incredible leadership and customer relations ability. I have known Mr. Piccolo for years and know him to be a man of integrity and have watched him help 3 different companies reach $1 billion. He's an industry expert, goes back 34 years. Well, I tell you, I've not found anything validated criminal of Mr. Phil Piccolo either. Now, there's a lot of stuff on the internet. Some of my good friends have written a boatload of stuff, and I respect them extremely. But yet nobody has sent me validated, documented evidence that I can take and say, okay, here's the criminal charges. I had a beautiful, beautiful young lady that said, Troy, I was too embarrassed because he took me. I can understand that. But when I see all this stuff written on the internet, I also realize there's enough people there. Why hasn't an attorney filed a class action suit all these years? I don't think there's anything that... I think that Phil, and I've said this before, Phil Piccolo may be the most unlucky network marketer in history. You know, because there's so many things that he has touched that has gone south. But then I started thinking, how many other networkers are that way? How many networkers made it big the very first time out? How many companies have gone belly up that you believed in or I believed in? I mean, we've all seen this. That's why there's only a handful of companies that have longevity. So I looked at that and said, okay, I want information. We put up our first video post asking people, give us info. And we've had pros and cons. People, even Phil's come out and blogged. Folks, to date, nobody has sent me anything. I've gotten a few emails from people, but I've got nobody that has sent me actual validated information, stuff that I could take and look at. Attorney generals' names, regulatory agencies, criminal numbers, cases filed. Nothing. So I got to stand by George on that aspect of it. I don't know Phil personally. I am getting to know Phil. Phil and I talk maybe once a week, minimum once a week, and in the last week we've talked every day. I'll tell you that right now. And I've asked him important questions. He's asked me questions. We've dug a little deeper. We've looked at some stuff. And he knows that I am doing everything I can to expose him as a fraud. And yet I have yet to find anything. And from looking on the internet, some of this stuff would have been an international conspiracy. Some of it would have been FBI information. And I'm sure that if there was anything there, they would have exposed it. They would have done something. But nothing. I'm willing to... Look, we've got him on the radio show August 27th. Aces Radio Live. We're going to have open mic. We're going to have people calling in. He's going to answer these hard questions. But to date, nothing. If you're in DNA, I've got my concerns about DNA. This data crap, I just don't think it's a good mix in any network marketing company. I think you've got to be cautious what you're doing. I got excited that they might be on the path with the cellular. I know some other stuff coming down the pike that is definitely product driven. What they're doing will move forward. If the data becomes a mute subject, if it becomes less and less and it's not even part of it, I'm going to feel a whole lot better. I still have my concerns, but I trust George Madu's leadership. Phil Piccolo's a consultant, that's fine. Arthur Keurig and George Madu are the ones that sign on the dotted line. They're the ones on the checking account. They're the ones running the business. And if anything goes wrong, they're the ones that go to jail. Well, I'm watching that too. So, folks, all this is going to be coming out. We're going to see all kinds of crap hit the internet in the next few hours from Chris Greco, from distributors and all these companies. It ought to be interesting to watch. But at the end of the day, as a distributor in the field, you need to follow your heart. If DNA is a company for you and you believe in what they're doing, don't let me or anybody else stand against your dreams. Go for it. If Panther Mobile, if Monavie, even Evolve here, I don't care what company it is, if you believe in the leadership, you believe in the product, you believe the compensation plan can change your family's dreams, then go for it. Take it all the way to the bank. That's what you need to do. Folks, live life like it's an epic adventure. We'll see you at the top.